Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to this bonus read for my singles. Ooh, we got 11 energies stood out. We got a portal opening up for you, my lovies. This is a singles love read. You asked for it, so your sister friend and your spirit friends are giving it to you because we adore you, my lovies. So you asked for this, so this is for singles. We are also going to upload for couples, for people that are a pervert. Okay, we got perverts coming in already, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. We have for singles that are truly singles, ready for a commitment. Spirit has given you the signs. You've done the internal work. You're not a jerk. You're ready for something serious and true. Then we have the special reading for those who are in a serious committed relationship, couples read. And then we also have a reading coming up for those in triangular, rectangular, octagonal situations that are they have them a model. I'm getting that song, got me a model. So we'll have a read for people who have themselves multiple models, or whatever the case may be, or maybe just one, maybe just one for some of you. But anyways, and then we're gonna have another read for those that are waiting on their ex to come back, because there are people that are waiting on their exes to come back. This one is for my singles. So single, ready, not just to mingle. For some of you, you are looking for something serious and committed. For others, you may actually be just looking to be single and ready to mingle. But this is for the singles. This is the singles read. You are not committed to anyone. You are not cheating on anyone. You don't have anyone that you have some type of injustice. Okay. For some of you, you may want to check out the other reads and let the singles have their space, because this is for singles. You ready, my lovey? Singles like a Pringle, but they come in a pack. Anyways, let's do it, my lovies. Get to it. We're going to honor the ancestors because that's Becca, because that's what we need to do, because they adore you and they adorn you. Somebody wants to this energy was present in today's read, is coming in, my lovies. Someone can't taste, they can't taste you. The song actually goes, these lips can't wait to taste your skin. Adorn You by Miguel. And these eyes, baby, I can't wait to see your grin. They can't wait to see your grin. Ooh, baby, just let my love adorn you. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby. You gotta know, my lovies, are you not open to something? Because somebody adores you. You know that I adore you. You don't see it yet, my lovies? Do you not see the proof? Are they just kind of speaking, but they don't actually prove it? 1450. 314, 315. Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Venus. Some of you are a mother. Some of you could be a dad. You could be a single mother or single father for some of you. Just let my love. For some of you, someone is in church, or someone's religious, or you met someone at church. For some of you, you stay real low, my lovies. You ain't no hoe, my lovies. You stay real low, my lovies. But somebody really likes you, my lovies. They want to adorn you. Regis, for some of you, some type of shared office space. Someone is in this vibe looking at you at work. Someone's looking at you at work, my lovies. Especially if you work in a shared office space. For some of you, someone's looking at you at church. Just let, the name Jess. Let my love, just let my love adorn you. Please, baby. Jessica, you gotta know. Jennifer, you gotta know. Justin, a lot of J's. You know that I adore you. You adore them. You adore them too, my lovies. You're gonna adore them. I don't know, something spicy is in the field. I like it. Could have to do with a Pisces. Or a Gemini who never lies, my lovies. You like that, my lovies? The Geminis who never lie. Something about Lyle. Something about Leslie. But I'm seeing Leslie as a man. but it could also be a female. A female Leslie could be significant to you. I'm getting the name Lindsay as well. Jocelyn, my love. Just let my love adorn you. Adorn you, my lovies. You got to know that they adore you. Anyways, I'm getting lost. Somebody gets lost in you, my lovies, because I'm getting lost. Like, they just... I don't know. I hope they speak soon. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Something about your niece for some of you. Something about Bernice for some of you. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work, what are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, and love and truth and judgment, and love and truth and courage, and love and truth and wisdom, and love and truth and honor, and love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my cracking. Someone's excited, my lovies. We're reading for my darlings. Hamilton. Reading for my darlings. Reading Hamlin. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you, and we love you. You know that it's true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's do it. I wanted to start with someone wants to speak. They want to tell you. They want to tell you. They want to let their love adorn you. We're going to start with the spirit of the divine. My lovies, you are single. You're definitely single. You're single. Everybody here, you're single. You're single, my lovies. You're single in your soul. You're single. You're ready to go. But you got to give up control a little bit, my lovies. Especially for those that, I don't feel like you're waiting on anybody from your past, per se. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like there's maybe just a little bit more vulnerability to accept so that you can give yourself another chance and give love another chance. It's not necessarily about a person outside of you per se. It's more like there's still a little bit of strings hanging on from the past. And it's kind of like, I want to detach, I want to let go, but you're still little things that may trigger you. So it's just something to look out for. Maybe a little bit more, for me, I'm not about, these big cord cutting ceremonies, all this other stuff. For some of you, you do like that stuff. For some of you, you've actually already done this. You've already done cord cutting ceremonies, all this other stuff. Maybe for some of you, a fast will be in order. Maybe a fast with the intention of cleaning your emotional body so you're ready for what you say you want. Because for some of you, you're definitely ready. I think they're just lingering energies. It's almost like a little spider web, like a little spider web. It's nothing you can't break free from, but it's a subtle energy that influences you in a way. Tu vois ce que je dis? Tu vois ce que j'ai dit? Tu vois? For some of you speak French, but you question yourself. It's like your accent's a little off. That's coming in for some. Anyways, let us see what we got. Yeah, the star. My God. Aquarius and 8 of Pentacles. Bomba écoute. So we have 8 energy. August could be significant for some. We have 17 energy. 71, 17, 8 energy, 8 of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, Aquarius energy with the star. You're working on healing. This is what it feels like. The star is all about, it's about a lot of things, but it's about healing. Que gran amor. For some of you, church is at the forefront of your field. Que gran amor tiene Aaron. That was one of my favorite hymns. Actually, that was my favorite hymn. Por las ovejas de su heredad, que si alguna se extravía, déjala que está segura y se va tras la perdida hasta que la pueda hallar. Y al encontrarla, la venda si está herida. I used to love that song. I used to like repeat it all the time, and I used to practice it because we would go to like people's houses. You can meet someone. For some of you, someone is at work with you, and for some of you, someone's in some type of healing adventure with you. But we would go to people's houses. Everything is coming in for a reason. We would go to people's houses and we would sing to them. So my grandparents, I would accompany them, and we would have like we would hold misa. We would hold church in their home, but we would do it in the town. It was really cute, and we would sing hymns and play music, and it was really beautiful. It was a really beautiful thing to host, and then to be the speakers there. I got to host my own and be the speakers because my grandparents really wanted me to be a priest or something in the church. They really wanted that for me, but a priestess. But for some of you, it's really cute. It's really cute energy. I love this. This is someone you can meet at work for some of you. For some of you, you already work with this person, or they're already seeing you. They could be seeing you healing. I am feeling like, you see, this is a little bit more harsher than the energy I was seeing in my mind's eye, because you see how this person is all up in like the thorns and the bushes and trying to make pinnacles, working really hard, and you see all of the birds behind them just flying. But this is the story. For some of you, you could be sacrificing a lot for your brothers or for your siblings, so it's almost like hard for you to even, again, for some of you, I feel like you're ready, but you're still, you're buried in work. You're buried in work. You're buried in yourself, which is a nice place to be. This here, you see how this little girl has a little sheep in her hand. The song I was singing in Spanish is all about, it's like in the church that your parents are involved in a situation too, but in the church that my grandparents belong to, they are like my parents. They are my parents. They believed that Christ has already returned. And the song is all about how if someone gets lost, let them be lost, and the Christ reincarnated will find them. And something like that. For some of you, your parents are very into church. But anyways, here we have some type of healing that's taking place. The star is all about healing energy. It's about filing. You have to file for divorce for some of you. Okay, for some of you, you're not single. What the French toast from? What the French toast, or someone's gonna file for divorce, or this person's gonna file for divorce. Anyways, you're buried in work, and you're worried about yourself. Worry about yourself. You're thinking about, you may also be, for some of you, like kind of like a pastor or a preacher or something like that, or a teacher or a healer. You could be working with this person to heal for some of you. The Hanged Man, the sacrifice, needing to let go of something, needing to change one's perspective. In this Hanged Man is a Sleeping Beauty or a similar aspect. Someone could be in a slumber right now. Someone could actually be stuck right now. Cancer energy, Cancer Pisces energy. Empress energy. And no matter what, you have opportunities coming in. Because people see you beautiful. They see you as a nurturing spirit. La Santa Maria. This is very religious energy. For some of you, you're very in religious spirits. You're very in the church, or you're very in religious spirits, or in the healing arts. Or you're looked at as almost like a saint. This is what it feels like. You're looked at as like a saint. So even with that, something about Hussein. Even with that, only certain people can approach you. If that's the energy you're vibrating when it comes to a love situation, this Empress is La Santa Maria. And the Emperor in this tarot is King Arthur. So it's not, for some of you, I almost feel like it's coming in as, I can do bad all by myself, but I don't know if you're trying to do, it's that essence without those words necessarily. It's like, I'm good without, you are your emperor and you are your empress. You're very discerning because energies are coming in, but you would rather guard your sanctity. This is what's coming in. You would rather guard your sanctity. It's not like you don't have opportunities, but you would rather guard your sanctity. At this particular time, you would rather guard your sanctity. Cancer, you have victory, July. For some of you, you could be planning a move. So I don't know if right now is you're planning some type of move. You have victory coming in when it comes to work. Right now, my singles, my lovies, we may do like, let's do it once a month. We'll do these for you if you like this. Right now, you're focused on victory when it comes to work and 6 of Cups and your children. I told you, for some of you, you definitely have children. You're focused on you and what you need to nurture within yourself and in your vicinity. You're in very nurturing and beautiful spirits. You're in your soul's calling, by the way. I'm getting this as the soulmate energy as well. For some of you, you're not willing to settle for less than your Boaz, and I don't think you should. Kudos to you, my lovies. Good for you, my lovies. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Because it's your justice, Libra energy. Because your scales are balanced, Ma'at. You're yin and you're yang. You're light and you're dark. The 2 wolves that eat at you, that you feed. You got to feed them both. You don't want any one of them to die. For some of you, wolves are significant. Something about the timber wolves. Anyways, basketball for some of you, high school basketball. There could be a basketball game that's important to you as well. You're in motherly energy. You're focusing on your children. You're focusing on tasks. You're focusing on basketball for some of you. You're focusing on things that are important to you. And it's not to say that love is not important. For the right one, it's important. Because you got opportunities galore. The ships are coming in, but you're waiting to assemble the chariot. For some of you, you could actually be waiting for a new vehicle. Like I'm getting like, almost like you're getting this energy has been present of people getting new vehicles. For some of you, new vehicle energy is very in the field for all types of reasons. For some of you, you're very nostalgic. You are thinking a lot about a Cancer, or you can be thinking a lot about someone from your past that you're going to get a visit from for some of you. But I don't feel you taking any crazy risks now. Not right now. I don't feel you taking any crazy risks. July is going to be very busy for you. A lot of activity, especially when it comes to work, when it comes to money. You're very passionate about what you do, and you're looked at as like a saint. You are in your soul's calling, so everything that you're doing it because your soul is asking you to. There is someone that's thinking a lot about you, because I'm seeing how this dolphin is looking at this picture with these 2 dolphins. Someone from your past can be thinking a lot about you. I don't see you interested in someone from your past. Again, I do feel these little emotional binds. This is what I saw in my mind's eye. It's like little emotional, subtle energies that kind of still pull you to something that you're still kind of clearing. I don't feel like you're going back to anything. In fact, the chariot moves forward really quickly, and you've turned your back on whatever was in the past. And you are in creative space. And you're supported by a divine mother, whether this be your grandmother, an ancestor that passed, your own mother for some of you. You as a mother are in very supportive energies, or you as a father, male, female, take it how it resonates, but it is coming in very feminine energy. Right now, 6 and 7, 76. Right now, you're like, let me nurture me. Let me nurture my bubble. Let me nurture my projects. Let me nurture me. This is what it feels like. I don't want no hidden enemies. I think you're being wise. You're not being paranoid. No, you are being prudent, and you are looked at as an upright saint. You're not overly holy. You're not trying to be like prude. You're not even trying to be rude. You're just like, I know my space. I know my place. I know my place in the circle of life. This is what's coming in. And I know I'm going to be somebody's wife or somebody's husband. So it's like you're good with waiting. I saw a comment. Somebody commented, I've been single for 6 years, and they're comfortable. It's not single and paranoid. It's not single and desperate. It's not codependent. It's not I need someone, so I'm gonna settle for any bullshit that comes my way. It's none of that. I'm not accepting any hidden place. I'm Yuleka. I'm looking for the real deal. I'm looking for the real deal. And I think that's a beautiful place to be. For some of you, you haven't had sex in a long time. This energy has been present both in some of my personal reads, not a lot in my personal reads, but more in the collective energies. I have sense it's like an extreme, like people that are super lustful, and then others that are not having sex at all and really, really like wounded, and then others that is more like I'm not having sex because this is by choice. This feels like, you know, when they talk about pro-choice, this is your definition of pro-choice. It's I choose to respect myself. I choose to not neglect the harm that allowing just any old entity get inside of me that can cause my life, the havoc that those energies, messy energies that have subtle influences on my destiny. I don't want that. I would rather wait. I would rather withhold my passion and turn that into something else, turn that into a project, because it's also giving birth. Sexual energy can be alchemized, not just for sex, it's for something else. For some of you, you do want sex though, but you're willing to wait for the right one. 2117. This is beautiful energies, my lovies. I don't see you getting into anything, again, super quickly when it comes to, no, you're in her, no, you're in hermit energy. You've learned from life lessons. For some of you, a 9-year period could be significant. A 9-month period on the low end for some of you. That's not a long time per se, but for some of you, you're going on 9 years, if not more, of respecting oneself. For some of you, 6 years. For some of you, 5 years. For some of you, 4 years. For some of you, 3 years. For some of you, 2 years of just, I would rather just wait. I would rather just wait and learn from my life lessons. The hermit is wise. The hermit is now back to following that star. They was trapped for a while. One lost their way. It's like, wait a second. I allowed these hidden places to pull me here, pull me there. What's actually important for my soul? That's where you're at. You've regained control. The hermit went through difficult life lessons. For some of you, you've gone through a few cycles of difficult lessons in love. So you're like, I've learned. Enough. I've been burned. I learned, my lovies. This is so cute. I love this for you. I don't see love at this particular time. I don't see you jumping into any connection recklessly for some of you. I don't see it. I see you being very strategic and respecting yourself. Again, the saint and the hermit came out. I see you really isolated, maybe even until later this year. You could have connections with people. You could even have interests. Like, oh, it's like ships in the night though. I don't think you're even having, for some of you, you may actually be having sex. For others, it's like ships in the night in that it's like, oh, you know, it's just someone I had a good time with, a good laugh with. You enjoy your experiences. I had a good time with, a good laugh with. I respect the flow. I respect the flow and I let it go. I respect the flow and I let it go. You are a temperance angel. There it is. There it is. You are in temperance angel energy. You have learned something. You respect the flow and you let it go. Temperance. You respect the flow and you let it go. You're not rushing it. Something about Downey. Something about Dawn. You're not rushing anyone. You're not rushing anyone. You're not rushing yourself. You know when to detach. You know when to pull back. You know when to, you've learned a lot. You're in temperance angel, freaking empress energy, Hierophant. The Hierophant's coming into Taurus. You're working on belief systems. You're working on your spiritual, you have a really deep spiritual connection. That's the thing. You're an angel on assignment for some of you. So it's like, I'm okay. I'm okay with being isolated. It comes with the territory. It's part of the training. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people think you're beautiful. And for some of you, that beauty makes people think you're even loose. And it's not true. It is not. It couldn't be further from the truth. For some of you, it couldn't be further from the truth. You've learned. You've been burned, but you've learned. And you've become this. You've become a temperance angel. You know when to temper, you know how to jump in. And Archangel Raphael, for some of you have Archangel Raphael with you. Archangel Michael protects you. Archangel Raphael does too. The paths. Not every old path is for you. Archangel, they adore you. You're adored by the archangels. Jesus, boom. That's it. I'm not an ego stroker. I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it. Jesus, my lovies, boom. Singles, you've won. You've won, my lovies. You've won. That's why I wanted to clear the energy at the beginning, because I felt other energies where I'm like, hold on. You've won, my lovies. You've won. You're not pointing fingers at anyone. You don't care if people point fingers at you. You're in very teacher energy. For some of you, you could easily become some type of high priestess or a high priest, or just live your archangel energy. However, you're healing the world. However you do that. You heal energies, however you do that in your life. Very beautiful stuff. I love it, my lovies. I don't think you're rushing into anything right now. I don't see anything in terms of like you committing to somebody else. I see you, in fact, nurturing the world. Being a mother or a father to the world. Boom. Good for you. You married the world. You married, and not in like a falling into temptation. You actually did it because Spirit said, this is your position. This is really beautiful, I have to say. With great power comes great responsibility. I have to say, my lovies, boom, you've won, my lovies. I have nothing else for you. I love you, my lovies. We'll check back in, maybe in a year or two. No, I don't know if you're gonna be a year or two. For some of you though, I see you single for a lot longer. Like, you are in single energy. People downplay the hermit. Hermit energy, temperance energy is slow moving energy. It's like we are not rushing anything. I'm getting that song. It's gonna take a miracle for us to reunite. Only spirit could be like, wait, it's time. Shocker. But I don't think so. Someone's also, I don't know, for some of you, you see through lies real quick. You see through the bullshit real quick. Anyways, moving on. Good for you. Anyways, your sister friend loves you and adores you. 2706 loves you and adores you. 2706. 2, High Priestess energy. 7, Cancer energy. 6, Gemini energy. 2 and 7 is 9 energy. That's the devil. 15. Archangel Michael wants to keep sliding in. 15, 6 energy, the choice, Gemini energy. Someone could have fallen into temptation as well, so it marked you. For some of you, you could have been dealing with like, it's almost like a twin flame type of thing, because for me, it's always interesting to look at the choice, the lovers, Gemini energy, and then look at the devil, Capricorn energy, and see how those two, you could also be on, I don't like to use this that much, but it is coming in. For some of you, you could be on what they call like a twin flame journey with a liar. And so it's like, for some of you, I don't know, someone really marked you, like really marked you. So I'm speaking to people that are a little bit older, like maybe 60s, maybe even 70s, like a little bit older. And it's like, so someone really marked you, and you feel like this person was like, it is like that yin and yang energy, but it was a really toxic expression of it, like a real difficult lesson, because you are your yin and your yang. But it's like this person manifested in such a way that it gave you the other extreme of what you are. And it's really like, okay, now we're getting more like, I think, personal. If you need a private read, my lovers, you can book in the description box below. For others of you, I think you're just in temperance energy and you just want to wait a while before dating. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not the person to say go jump into anything just to be with someone. That's not fair to anyone. I love you, my lovies. Stay well, stay absolutely well, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you. Spirit saying also, don't make yourself the victim if you're not the victim in a story. It's just a friend. I know people that fucking killed their spouse off to inherit money, or did some shady shit to inherit money, and somehow they believe like they're ready for, I don't know, they were the angel in the story. Everything is coming in for a reason. Your sister friend, and your spirit friends, and your sister friend, and your spirit friends. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Homies.